wait, I'm confused. I mean, maybe you guys had a conversation that I wasn't a part of, but I didn't know the Black community turned against us.
Black people are still resting. And they're going to be resting for quite some time, okay? Because I don't think y'all understand the severity. Like, I think that there's some people out here that think that Black people are playing.
Black Americans do have the right to say that we're minding our own business. Black Americans have done enough. Okay? Black Americans don't have to be the voice for every single group and every other person. And Black Americans are allowed to be tired, to be like, you know what, y'all figure it out. We told y'all what to do, you didn't want to listen, whatever, blah blah blah.
Hi guys, my name is Esther Daniel and you're welcome back to the channel. So in today's video is about something a lot of people are noticing but don't know how to talk about it. Black Americans are getting quiet not because they don't care, but because they are tired and they are choosing rest, boundaries and silence instead of being on the front line. We are going to talk about why that silence is happening, why it's making people uncomfortable, and what it's exposing about how this country works. Let's get into it. Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video to help the channel out.
Don't nothing. We not hateful or nothing like that. We just trying to avoid all the bullshit. We know these games they're trying to play and we just want to be left alone. But with them, it's all in their head now because it's like, this black person must know what I'm really about. They might want to hurt me. They might want to do the hateful shit that I'll do to people. You know what I'm saying? This is just the paranoia that go in their head and why they feel so uncomfortable with black people that they can't read, that they can't, know how to play with. And we just trying to avoid the bullshit, bro, because we understand the game. We know that they trying to play games and say little slick stuff to see how far they can go. And so we just ain't about to be talkative. We ain't about to laugh and kick it. And that's just how the game goes.
Why is it that when we speak up, we're aggressive, but when we stay quiet, we're intimidating? Make it make sense. Because it seems like no matter what we do, it feels like black women can't win in these workplaces. If we assert ourselves, we're too much. If we don't, we're not a team player. And the worst part, this double standard is negatively impacting us. It's keeping many of us stuck, exhausted, and constantly second guessing ourselves. Listen closely. You and your voice are not the problem. Their discomfort is. I personally I'm tired of trying to make other people feel comfortable. If my confidence and audacity makes you feel uncomfortable, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. So can we please stop playing this game? And by the way, if you're going to continue to label us no matter what, can you at least spell our name correctly?
Black people are still resting. And they're going to be resting for quite some time, okay? Because I don't think y'all understand the severity. Like, I think that there's some people out here that think that Black people are playing and that we'll eventually get over this and we'll get back to work. No. We will get back to work in our community. Black Americans will be okay because we've put in the work. It's the rest of the people of color groups that have not put in the work because they came to this country with rights that Black Americans fought and bled and died for. So when Black people say that we are resting, that is what we mean. It is not just this election. It is not just this. It is a culmination of so many disappointments from our existence on this stolen land. Okay? Because let's be clear. America is a stolen land built by stolen people. At the end of the day, that is what America is. Black Americans decided that they wanted to make something out of nothing. And that is what we have done for hundreds of years, and have literally laid a table together for everybody to be equitable. Okay? Equitable. All we want is equity, not revenge, not a leg up in the world, but equity across the board. And because America said that that's not what she wants, everybody is going to have to reap what they sow. Black people have been sowing seeds of equity, civil rights movements, voting rights movements. We have been sowing good seeds. So over the next 4 to 8 or however many years, Black Americans are going to be okay. It's all the other groups that we were worried about. But y'all let us know y'all not worried about yourselves, so we can't. Can we talk? It's been a while. I know. But Black women, we're still resting. Yep. Black people as a whole, we are tightening up our ship. Black people as a whole, we are building community amongst each other. Everything else around us is just a distraction at this point, because we warned, we shared information, infographics, data, and statistics of what might happen. And clearly, people did not believe that fat meat is greasy. And that video that I just shared was a couple of days after the election, after I had gotten all the tears out, after I had cried it out, after I had prayed it out, all the things. And I said, this was different because the levee of trust broke all the way, right? Black people have lived in a certain, Black Americans, the descendants of the enslaved, have lived on this stolen land for quite some time, and we understand patterns. We understand when the shift in the atmosphere changes, and we move accordingly. And what we're seeing is we have conditioned ourselves to do that. We have conditioned ourselves to pivot when the temperature changes. And a lot of people now are seeing the temperature change, not just feel it, but see it in real time, and they don't know how to react, and they don't know how to deal. So anybody that is getting on this app trying to tell Black women to do anything, trying to tell the 80% of Black American men to do anything right now other than do what we've been doing the past 10, 11, almost 12 months, you're part of the problem, not the solution. I hate to say it, but some of us ain't gonna make it because we too busy trying to argue with stupid. We too busy trying to argue with stupid. And I just refuse. This is your friendly reminder. We know how we got here. Our rest is important. How we mobilize look different. A lot of the revolution will not be televised. And that's why a lot of folks is mad, because they don't know what we doing and it scares them. Okay? So while you all are building out your community, while you are tightening up the ship, whether you all are saving more money, because when I tell you, I get annoyed when I have to spend any amount of money because I have gotten so, like, I work hard for my money, and I'm not just about to give it to anybody or anything, because it's apparent y'all don't care about my money. Y'all care about my money, but y'all don't care about me, and that's a problem. It's some places I don't go no more. It's some people I don't see anymore, because at the end of the day, we have got to guard our gates. We have got to guard our peace. We have got to guard our energy, because the more chaos ensues, the more dangerous people get. The more, people do stuff because they just can't pinpoint what Negroes is doing, and they mad about it. So at the end of the day, make sure that you are moisturizing. SPF is necessary for us. Drink your 6 to 8 glasses of water or more. Make sure that you are getting in the gym. As I talk to you, I'm talking to myself, because we in for a long ride, but it is nothing that our ancestors have not done that we cannot do again and better, to make sure that when we come on the other side of this, we don't have to, this can literally just be a lesson. But this is a hard lesson because now everybody is learning it, because y'all just didn't want to believe Black people who have been oppressed in this land for quite some time. Yep, slavery is ended, but like systemic racism is everywhere. And now y'all are figuring out that racism, classism, otherism is all on the same boat now. So, y'all be well.
You know what I don't get and what I don't understand? It's like we all know there's a lot happening right now in this country. But for some reason, the Black people will always be called out. Apparently, Black people are not mad enough. Black people are not being included or stepping up enough. Black people are not mad enough. And I don't want to go there, but I feel like the only reason people are so furious right now is because for once in a freaking lifetime, it's affecting them. You didn't mind voting, like looking at those voting numbers, the YT husbands and the YT wives or YT women were voting for him. Granted, not every YT people are like that. Black people are just minding their business, right? Now we're not doing enough. Like, why can't we just all just focus on what we need to do? The country's shit, but we all trying to get through it. So let's not start calling people out, because now it happens to y'all. Now all of a sudden we're not taking it seriously. All right.
It seems like when you're the quiet Black girl or woman in the workplace, that you would think it would be peaceful and you would be under the radar, but unprovokingly, you trigger people who are bothered by your quietness. And like I said, it's even more of a struggle when you're a Black girl or woman in the work environment, especially in a corporate environment or any work environment. Because when we're quiet, it causes people to really feel the need to do research and study us and investigate. It triggers them to want to learn more about us and try to understand why are we so quiet. It seems as if we can't be quiet in peace because it comes off as if we're not a team player, or as if we're being passive or dismissive and we have a bad attitude because we're quiet. It's not looked at as we're just peaceful. It's not looked at as we're just very serious about our work and we just want to get in, do our jobs, and go home. It's not looked at as maybe we have social anxiety and we do better in more of a peaceful or solo setting. No, we can't be quiet in peace because it seems as though it sets us up for sabotage. Because we're quiet, it triggers people who feel rejected by us because we're not kissing up to them, or we're not trying to be friendly with them or make friends with them. We keep it professional, we keep it cordial. But like I said, it's not good enough for someone who feels rejected. Because if you're not trying to be their friend, if you're not kissing up to them, they feel as if you think you're better than them. As if you're on this high horse and their goal is to try to knock you off of it with sabotage. So they'll start nitpicking your work, finding things to pick at you on, or setting you up for failure by not providing the resources, not providing the work tools or supplies that you need, not giving you information that you are supposed to be given to perform your job. Sabotage, 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 and scrutiny. Black women and Black girls can't be quiet in the work environment because when we're quiet, it's always misunderstood. When we're quiet, it's always looked at as negative. We deserve to be able to be in a work environment and do our jobs and go home. But the sad truth is, it triggers people when you're quiet because it makes their mind wonder, what are you thinking? Why are you so quiet? And who do you think you are?
Caring about your appearance and how you present yourself in the world should never be seen as a flaw. I go to work every single day with my hair and my makeup, and I get comments daily about who am I trying to impress? Who am I trying to be seen by? Don't let me get my nails done because then it's, oh, you got a hot date or something? No, I actually just give a damn about how I present at work. That's all. And the insane part is that people will really try to make it seem like something is wrong with you. And don't let you be like too quiet as well, because that's another thing that really agitates people. When you dress nice, you come to work, your hair is done, your makeup is done, and you don't speak to these people because you just want to clock in and clock out and get your money, they hate it. because they feel like they should have access to you. And if they don't have access to you, you become some stuck up bitch. No, I like hair. I like makeup. I'm going to be doing this until I'm 75. And I just don't like to talk to people. It ain't personal.
All right, guys, welcome back. I would like to know what you think about the videos you just watched. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Honestly, this moment is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's showing who relied on Black Americans to hold this country together without ever giving back in equal ways. It's forcing other groups to look around and realize, oh, nobody's coming to save us. And maybe that is the lesson. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to stop explaining, stop proving, and stop performing, and just let people face what they helped create. Black Americans resting isn't the problem. The problem is how much the system depended on them never resting at all. Anyway, guys, these are just my opinion, and I would like to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video to help the channel out. See you in my next video. Bye bye.